Hello everyone and welcome back to Wolf, and we are here with Lucan, who has just managed to bring down, I think it was an elk, right by the den, and he's quite proud of that. He actually chased Lightfall off because Lightfall got a little bit sassy with him, and it's actually morning now. But so he is just kind of resting by his kill, but it looks like it's about time to start the day again. And I was playing around with it, and it does look like the months pass quite slowly, so we have the potential to travel with Lucan for quite some time. Oh, look at, they're both drinking out of the snow! Oh, how cute is that? I think we'll get a little drink from the snow too. Can we? Will it let us? It's not gonna let us for some reason. Well, it let us, there we go. It'll let us eat at least. So it says the wolf has a double coat of fur and actually has 3 capes. Long guard hairs on top, which can be as long as 4 inches. That's pretty long for a hair. Work like an umbrella to help shed moisture like a raincoat to keep the wolf dry. Their underfur keeps the wolf warm in the cold months, and the wolf sheds the undercoat in the summer. So we're going to let Lucan get a little something to eat. And then we'll have to see. Let's kind of center around. There's some bunnies, there's a deer, and I've heard it's actually a lot better to not hunt if you can help it, because unless you're actually hungry, because apparently the prey will start to die out. So, and also I guess your pack, I was looking at some wolf stuff and like guides and stuff, and we'll get some water here. And they say apparently your pack never ventures more than 15 screens from the den. And who is this? Is this Cloudsong who's been following us? That is Cloudsong, yes. And let's go ahead. We'll head off this way. Are we allowed to? That's the other thing is I want to see. Are we allowed to mark territory in this? Because I think we may be. Are we? How would we even do that? Can't you see? I don't actually know. Is it? Nope, that's the map. That is the sit key. I'm just trying to see what all. I don't know. I think there may be a way to mark territory in this, but I'm not positive. So let's go ahead. Cloudsong is following us. There is a man that way. I don't really think we want to mess with him. And there's Lightfall. We're gonna kind of see what Lightfall's up to. So it says, in order to capture the prey, the wolves often surround the prey, often hiding behind bushes, and then go in for the kill. And another common hunting technique, the wolves chase the prey in single file, with the front wolf occasionally moving to the back to let the next in line lead the way. This single file technique is particularly helpful in the snow when the first wolf acts like a snowplow, leaving footprints that each wolf will follow in. That's pretty cool. So we'll see. Oh, he's going to submit, so we'll play with him if he's going to be submissive. So we'll let him, if he's going to play, we'll play with him a little bit, because we want to keep a good relationship up with him, because he is a member of our pack. He just needs to know to not try and challenge us. He needs to be a little bit more respectful than he is sometimes, but he's still a member of our pack. So we'll go ahead, we'll explore. There's not like an overall map. This is the only map we're given. So we'll kind of explore the edges of our territory and just see what's going on. And is that wouldn't be our carcass, that would be a different carcass. Do we need to eat anything? I don't know. But if we do need to hunt, we may try and venture further from the den area. That's the carcass. It looks like a cow carcass. Who killed a cow? That's kind of a, I don't know. That's a little bit scary. Because cows are bad news when it comes to hunters. Maybe that's why we've had so many hunters around. I don't know. But we'll try and kind of patrol out to the edges of the territory a little bit more. And if we do try to hunt, we'll probably try hunting further away. So this apparently is the edge of our territory. It looks like. Can we... Yeah, I don't know how to mark territory. I'm pretty sure I've seen videos of people being able to mark territory, though. I'll have to look that up later. Because apparently, if you see loners, you should try and mark your territory to keep them out and always chase them off. So, we'll go around the edge of the territory and look to see if we can find any loners. I think we're a little ways out of it right now. But I am not positive. Alright. It's kind of a small territory, if it is, isn't it? Okay, is this just the day changing? I think this is day changing, yeah. It changes about every 5 minutes. Are you drinking out of the snow? We should try. It's not gonna let us drink out of the snow. Or is this like a little puddle you're drinking out of? Might be a little puddle or something. It's not gonna let us for some reason, but we'll lay down and rest for a little bit too. Isn't that just so cute? I cannot get over how cute that is. Just all of them kind of cuddled up in a little sleep pile. And we should check, because I think if the moon changes phases, does it speed the night through? I think it does. I think it speeds up time. Yeah, it does. Look at that. It speeds up time. Look at how fast that went. That was the whole night in just like 30 seconds. It definitely speeds up time. I did not know that. There we go. And the snow is starting to melt, unfortunately. Alright, we'll kind of sniff around. Looks like mostly just small prey, and then of course, oh my, we have gotten thirsty after that. There we go, now it'll let us drink, and let's see. We're gonna probably try and venture further away from the den, because we need to eat something, but there's a carcass. I don't want to eat anything super close, because one thing they were saying is the prey doesn't tend to respawn as much if you overhunt an area, so we want to, if we're going to hunt or eat, we want to go further away. And they said it's best to eat off of carcasses, which I did not know, because even though I've played this game before, I'm not very familiar with its mechanics. It's something we're still kind of learning about, so we'll have to go ahead. But I really like the game, and especially how detailed it is. I mean, think about this. This was made in 1994. It has the rank system, it has multiple packs, you can play as multiple wolves, you can change the number of wolves in your pack when you're setting it up. There's prey, the prey, we gotta be careful. Prey respawns or despawn, or I don't know if it despawns, but I think it's supposed to respawn, but the prey actually adjusts to how much you hunt. The worlds are huge. This game was made in 1994. That has more features than a lot of games you would see today. That's pretty incredible. And that maybe is because it was made in 1994. If you think about it, that was before like mainstream internet where you can just download stuff off of the internet. That would be before you could just go online. Now we have Steam and we can literally just go and download a game and play it. This was in the era when all games still came in boxes, and when you had to buy the actual CD in order to play the game. And in fact, I'm pretty sure Wolf wasn't even a CD, it was a floppy disk. I think that may have even been before release, even CDs got to be mainstream. I think that was back still in the era of floppy disks. Because I'm pretty sure that's the disc that Wolf came on. I've seen pictures of the original game in its box and everything. So it says, humans smile when they're happy and our dogs assume a happy face at times. The wolf and dog happy expressions include an open mouth, tongue hanging loosely, and ears forward. So, but that was, you know, you had to actually go out and buy the game. You couldn't just download it off the internet. So in order to have a game that was successful and that could really survive and do well and bring in any sort of money. Oh, and we apparently just finished that carcass off. That's Cloud Song, right? Yep, that's Cloud Song. And I have been told when it comes to that do you want to mate button that it really doesn't do much. That she'll come to us, apparently. That is what I have heard. So, and that doesn't happen until 9 months. Because in this game, and I think in real life, wolves are pregnant for about 3 months. There goes Bunny. We're gonna get the bunny. Or are we hungry? No, we're not that hungry. We'll let the bunny live this time. Is it weakened? It might be kind of... Nope, it's gonna sprint. Is that Lightfall? Hey, Lightfall! You've been running for a while. Your stamina is, like, dead. So, it says, during the past 2 centuries, more people have spread out across the world. Wolves need especially large, wild areas to live in with plenty of food. Today, loss of living space is a major problem. People have taken over what used to be wild spaces. People's misconceptions and misunderstandings of wolves have increased their hate and fear of the animal, leading to the attempt to try and rid the wolf's world. People's misconceptions and misunderstanding of wolves have increased their hate and fear of the animal, leading to the attempt to try and rid the wolf's world, including the passage of laws that encourage people to try and kill large numbers of wolves throughout America, Europe, and Asia. I think there was some sort of typo in there because that didn't make a lot of sense. He is going to submit, so we'll play with him because we want to maintain a good relationship with him, and I don't even know if there's some sort of variable that would do that. If I was going to make a game like this, I would include like a social interaction where if you're constantly just dominant and rare, then maybe the other packmates stopped liking you so much. I don't know how realistic that is, but it would be an interesting little dynamic to add. And you know, I mean, I wouldn't like someone growling. I mean, maybe that's personifying them a little too much, but I don't know. But yeah, it would be kind of an interesting dynamic to see, but for the sake of story, at least, because in the story we do personify the wolves a little bit, we want to maintain a good relationship with Lightfall, who is actually Cloudsong's brother, if you remember. So we're going to go ahead. It is now nighttime. We're actually going to go find, and we'll lay down and rest a little bit. And Lightfall is just going to... What are you going to do, bud? Oh, he's going to get a drink. Oh. And why is he running? What? Lightfall. So it says growling is heard during food challenges and like the bark is part of threat behavior or an assertion of rights in some social context. Growling is more common among pups when they're playing. Pups also growl when they jerk at the ruff of a reclining adult, and comically will even try to growl adults off a piece of food. Another type of growl is a high-pitched one that begins to sound like a whine and often precedes a snapping lunge at another wolf. Oh, Lightfall! Hey! Don't be a jerk. Is he just wanting to play? We're gonna bite him back, because that was kind of a jerk move. He acted like he wanted to play, and then he attacked us. Is he just trying to play fight? Hey, what the heck? Is he... What are you even doing? I'm gonna say this is them kind of play fighting and sparring with each other, because he's alternately wagging his tail and then attacking. So I'm going to say this is them play fighting a little bit. Okay, he's going to leave. Is he going to run off? Oh, he ran off. I was hoping he wouldn't. But I'm going to say that was just them kind of tussling a little bit because he was acting like he wanted to play as well as wanting to fight. So I don't know. I don't really know what just happened there. It was kind of interesting, but I'm just going to say that was the two of them kind of goofing around, and Cloudsong's probably rolling her eyes going, boys, as the two of them are like, I don't know, rolling around on the ground wrestling. I feel like that's very much the kind of friendship that those two have developed, is they mess with each other on occasion. They're kind of a lot like brothers in many ways. And at some point they will be officially when Cloudsong and Lucan officially become mates, but which I think I'm gonna just say is when they have puppies is when we can kind of make that an official thing. I don't know. I think it kind of just assumes whoever is the alpha is the mate of the other alpha or whatever, because remember, that's outdated terms, but so I'm just gonna say that was kind of them play fighting. And I feel like that is kind of the goofy sort of thing they have. They'll sometimes just mess with each other a little bit and like randomly tackle each other to the ground and end up rolling around on the floor and just kind of play fighting a lot, because they're still, I mean, Lightfall isn't so young. Lightfall is apparently like 5 years, I think. Lucan is 3 years, so Lightfall's a little bit older. I kind of, you know what, I feel like they would be younger if they're just dispersals. because Lucan just dispersed a little bit, so I feel like they maybe would be closer to his age, even though the game says they're older. So, but I'm not sure. I know how to hex edit my wolf's file, but I'm not sure how to change the other ones quite as easily, because I think they show up in multiple places and it gets a little bit more complicated. If you get into hex editing, you'll see what I mean. If not, it's just a little bit more complicated than it sounds, because you're actually going in and editing the save file. So I'm going to say these guys are actually a little bit younger than they look, and then the game says they are. They're probably a little bit closer to Lucan's age, maybe a year or so older, but not too old at the same time. And so I feel like Lucan and Lightfall are starting to get along a little bit better and kind of goof around a little bit more. So we need some food. We're gonna go hunt something. We're gonna go see if this deer, because we're 13 away from the den. We're a little ways off. We're gonna just see. There's the deer. I see it. There's a couple deer, so we're gonna see about this one. Oh, Nope, that one's way too strong. And I definitely want to try and... Oh, no, the other one's already off the screen. So we're gonna follow them. We'll just trot so that we don't waste our strength. I wanted to see the other one because there were two of them. And man, they ran quite a ways away. But like I said, we don't want to kill a lot of the prey that's too close to the den. We kind of want to try and go further. And if these guys are pretty strong anyway, we probably don't want to, we may not want to kill them anyway. So what is the wind direction? Oops, that's the wrong thing. So the wind is blowing up that way. So I'm going to check on this deer. They're both pretty strong, so we're going to leave them alone and search for food somewhere else. We'll head up further this way. There's a bunny. Maybe that bunny will suffice. And let's see. So we don't want to come at it from below. We want to come at it from the side if we can. In fact, it actually already ran away from us. You can see it got further away. Usually means it's running. Is it? It's turning to night. So we'll rest for the night. I didn't know you could pass the night so quickly like that. But, we will lay down and just kind of keep an eye on things. And it should, I think, alert us if that human tries to get closer. We'll just kind of sleep on these rocks. But I want to get up for a little bit towards the middle of the night here, because that is how you can tell when the seasons change. Or not the season, but the phase of the moon. And when the phase of the moon changes, that means that the season is about, or that means, because I think it's about 1 week. I was trying to time it. I was doing all kinds of things yesterday trying to figure out how this game even works. But, oh, we probably want to come more from below this time with the bunny. But that I think the phase of the moon changes once per 7 game days, so once per week. And there's the bunny. We're gonna run at it. It's gonna run off, so it's still pretty fast. We gotta chase it a couple more times. But it will indicate, I think it changes 4 times per month, and there are 3 months in a season. So that's why sleeping through the night can be beneficial, because it helps pass the time. And in fact, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll rest for a little bit and pass this night more quickly, because then we'll get through the season more quickly. I know you guys all want to see puppies, because that's fun. I've actually never seen the puppies in this. Maybe a couple of times during a challenge or whatever, but I've never formally seen the puppies. So we're gonna head off after this bunny again. And I don't know if it will or won't have regained its stamina. Are we still at 1 year and 7 months? Yes, we are. It almost feels like the season is changing a little bit, but I'm not positive. Oh, it's raining. That's why it looks so different. We didn't get the notification about the rain, because actually it's storming, because we were sleeping. I see. I got it. There's the bunny. It's starting to tire out. We gotta keep using sight, because this looks like exactly the sort of place that a plane or helicopter would try to ambush us in. And those are kind of scary, because you can only see them by their shadow. Like, you don't really get much warning. And apparently, the game does have sounds, or it's supposed to. But for some reason they don't play. I may look into that, because, like, we can hear the music, but I think it's supposed to have actual sounds as well. So, like, wolf sounds, prey sounds, and in that case, I think it might give a little bit more warning. Ooh, and we gotta be careful, because there's a man pretty close. Where's the bunny? Oh, there's the bunny. We're gonna chase the bunny. That's a very fast bunny, so we're gonna go ahead. I think this one is the one we've been chasing, because there's two right in this very close area. Was that the bunny that I saw running? There it is. There it is. We're gonna run it down. Okay, apparently we gotta let it wear out just a little bit more. There we go, which it might have just done. Oh, what? Was that us? Cloud Song, did you just... Cloud Song? Oh my goodness, I'm not even mad. That was funny. Maybe sometimes when it doubles up like that, that's your pack mates trying to kill whatever you're chasing. I'm not even mad. That was funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess Cloud Song was hungry too. Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll check on this moose, since Cloud Song is apparently in a hunting mood and a little bit hungry. How is her hunger, by the way? If I click on her hunger is almost full, so. But I guess that's sometimes why it still displays the hunting thing when your packmates do it. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to think about this music. It's very cool, but I feel like it's kind of ominous. Okay, if we get close enough, maybe we'd be able to take down this moose. We are quite far from the den. We are 29 away from our den. So we're going to keep after this moose. The moose is going this way, so we have the advantage of wind direction. We'll run a little bit just to get closer. How's Thirst? Thirst is still okay. And we'll go after this moose. The moose is apparently up here now. There's a cow, which is basically a guaranteed kill because it doesn't run from you, but you have to deal with the hunters afterwards. So it's kind of a dangerous option. We're gonna try and get close. No, he's gonna still outrun us this time. We gotta let him wear out. So we'll let him get ahead a little bit, and then how is our stamina? Our stamina is almost full. We can run a little bit. And hopefully Cloud Song will do as good with helping us hunt this moose as she did. Oh, hopefully we miss. Yeah, we missed. I think we should be able to if we can get even closer. Hopefully she'll do as well with helping us hunt this moose as she did with that bunny. Oh my goodness, that was funny. That was actually really funny. But yeah, we're getting hungry, so we gotta... If we don't get this moose this next time, we'll go head for that carcass that I saw down there. Alright, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Get him, get him, get him! Oh, it's gonna be close. It is gonna be so close, but I don't think we're gonna get him. I don't think we're gonna get him, you guys. Yeah, we got thrown off. Can we get him? Oh! We may have just lost some health from that, though. More health than we lost. How is our food still enough? We're still able to run. We're gonna go after him again, because I think... And we're pretty far away from our den. How is this guy? Just out of curiosity? Nah. Nah, we're not gonna get that guy. We're gonna go after our moose still. What? What? Is it just changing time of day? I think it's just changing time of day. It's turning to night, but we want to get our moose because we're hungry. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We should be able to get him. No! Oh, please don't. No! Oh, I hope he doesn't get hurt from this. I hope he does not get hurt from this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's hurt. We gotta go back for the carcass, or we can get this beaver. This beaver will help us. Because we are really, really hungry now. We're gonna go get this beaver. How is this deer? Is this deer, or this elk? Is this elk any good? Nope. That elk is gonna be too strong for sure. Where's the beaver? The beaver's this way. We'll go after the beaver. Beaver are probably the easiest thing to catch in this game. So, where is he? He should be just down here. I don't know what happened. Oh, she's off that way. We'll get this beaver and then we will go rest for the night. And that should enable us to recover our strength too. Beaver are so slow in this, oh my goodness gracious. So we'll get this beaver. We should be able to take out the beaver at least. There we go, 15 beaver. And that should have helped, that helped our food some. So we'll go get a snack from this carcass. And then we will head up and join Cloud Song again. And spend whatever's left of the night resting. Oh, she's right here. Okay, that works too. Guess she came for us. This carcass is just like exactly centered between down and down to the right. Yeah, look at that. I changed direction for a little bit and it switches back. It's like exactly in between. It's gonna be coming up soon here though. Should be able to see it in a minute. It's dead. Like completely done. Is there anything we can eat off this? Nope, it's just bones. So we'll go for this carcass, and I do see a man in the distance, or smell him rather. How's our thirst? Thirst is okay. Can we drink off the ground? I'm not sure. We will have to see. We gotta, there we go. Here's a carcass. This one actually has meat on it. And we'll go ahead and eat. So it says, how clearly a wolf sees when looking directly at an object is, of course, impossible to know, but it seems evident that beyond a short distance their vision must be somewhat blurred, rather like that of a photograph taken with a wide-open lens at a slow shutter speed, as opposed to the exposure taken with the smallest lens aperture at the fast speed. So he's going to get something to eat here. And if we can get a drink, we will do that, but if not, we'll just rest for the rest of the night. Looks like that's what Cloud Song intends to do. And we just finished off that carcass too, apparently. Can't drink, but we'll come over. And I'm gonna come up this way. And see. There we go. And we can rest. That is so stinking cute. I just can't get over how cute that is. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we'll let them spend the rest of the night, and we're actually going to leave off the episode here. Well, it's still fairly peaceful, and we will come back and see them maybe, hopefully tomorrow, but we'll have to see. And it looks like Cloud Song is getting up, but we'll leave them here. So I will see you guys next time, but until then, this is Jay, over and out.